Welcome to Investors Insights, where today's topic is short week, big impact. Happy tax day, first off. Not necessarily a fun day, but necessary. Guys, last week we talked about the importance of the economic reports turning positive on us. We got more confirmation on that. Last week we saw the small business optimism improved in March. Why do we care about that? Why should you care as an investor? Because small business optimism is directly correlated with productivity, boosting productivity. We need that in a mature business cycle, which we have. So that's great to see. We also got jobless claims. Adam, talk about that.
Yeah, last week, to your point, we talked about the jobs number. That was one of the big reports coming out that was really strong. The U.S. weekly jobless claims last week that was reported was the lowest in almost 50 years, 49.5 to be exact, since December 1969. So that's a big number right there. We've seen a consistent drop over the last 4 weeks in the U.S. weekly jobless claims number. You know, despite global slowdown, you know, the labor market's staying strong.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
And to Bobby's point, increased productivity from small business should continue that strength going forward, which is which is big to see. Twofold: one, more people making money; also, less people on benefits coming from the government, that unemployment benefit from fewer jobless. So it's a double-edged sword, positive in terms of.
And small businesses, that's where the employment growth is too.
Yeah, yeah. And Ashley, talk about the U.S.-China trade talk. A lot of positive developments over the past couple of weeks, especially last week. Talk about that.
Over the weekend, we'll make sure that you saw this because you may not have caught it just because we're out with family over the weekend, but it was a major breakthrough in the U.S.-China trade talks in that the Chinese have agreed to let us monitor, systematize, and punish, if you will, their currency manipulation, which has been their major error in their quiver in the past, in pushing exports really beyond where they should be. So the fact that we got an agreement with them on currency manipulation is that's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, we want to see a deal done sooner than later.
Yes.
It's kind of delaying itself, but positive developments we'll take.
Absolutely.
So that's always a good thing. And the Trey, we got short trading week. Markets closed on Friday for Good Friday, but earnings are coming out. It's going to be crucial this week.
That's right. So the financials industry is hitting earnings week early and strong. So the reason that's very important is late last year the Fed was raising rates. That can be good for financials because they get that carry of what the Fed pays them for overnight reserves minus what they pay out to depositors. So going into this year, it's a completely different mechanism. The Fed is no longer going to be raising rates. So how did the financials turn out last quarter and last year versus what they're looking forward to is going to be the earliest indicator of the change in the Fed policy impacting the real U.S. economy and the real U.S. market. So that's why that's going to be very important. And then also we're looking at the Beige Book come out from the Fed, mortgage applications and retail sales at the end of the week. So a short trading week, but a lot of stuff to look forward to see the health of the economy. How do we think this is going to continue? Do we think the market strength, earnings strength are going to go into second quarter? So a lot of stuff to look forward to.
Yeah, a lot of market movers this week in a short trading week. So watching earnings especially closely this week. So a lot going on. Please give us a call if you have any questions. Jay McGowan and Trey are actually doing a special video on taxes this week. Make sure you watch that. Have a great week. Thanks.